If I'm talking about who is speaking English well, who is speaking very fluent, is to be very smooth, they usually think in English and speak in English. This is the case. In this case, it's to be when it will be developed. It will be developed, and that's time when you're speaking more and more. We can say if you're practicing more and more, definitely your fluency is to be going so smoothly, so fantastic. We can say actually it's to be time taking. Initially, when you're practicing, it will take times to you understanding, you speaking clearly in the best way, in the best pattern. We can say initially it will be you will speaking something, it will be coming on the track. We can say when you speak English well and well, you will think in English and you will speak in English. This when you have developed this kind of you have a power, then you will easily speak clearly. On there will be no any stuck to speaking English. We can say if you're doing focus on that grammar, anyone can mistake a grammar, still I'm mistaking a more grammar. So don't just ignore all the thing whatever you're doing, just to continue yourself. Hello all my dear friends, so how all of you? I think all of you great and fantastic. I come back again one new video. I want to explore, I want to introducing something about how to English speaking, how to learn English. So how anyone can speak English easily. If I know there is a many student, there is a many co-learner, there is a many social people who unable to achieve their environment for English learning. So I know this is the critical problem too. We can say this is also common who suffering from this type of problem. I usually suffering from this also problem, but what I can do, I something doing with myself and something I speaking with myself and something I speaking in front of you. That's why I am able to something speaking in front of you. Why? Because I am practicing with myself, and if I'm not getting an environment, so you can use some extra ordinary thing, you can use some extra thing which you can easily improve your English, or we can say anything. The main thing is that when you're practicing and you will become more fluent, we can say. Like I have seen there is a many lots of co-learner which I am connect with them. They usually trying to saying that I'm not getting the environment for learning English. So what I can do, you can do many things else, but you doing or not, this is the main thing. Like we can say, when you talk to any co-learner, and this you means that you're getting the environment, but when you're not getting the environment, then you will feel very hesitate that I'm not getting environment. And when there's times to speaking in front of any people, then you will feel very hesitation. So if you doing like this, so if you're not getting any kind of environment, so how you can achieve the good environment, we can say. Like if you want to really learning English, so this is very essential that you need to be practice more and more. Like we can say, if you want to practice, you can use many application which is present in Play Store. You can also use, we can say, Chat GPT. This Chat GPT is which is very helpful for you, we can say. This is very amazing. If you're using this, definitely your English is to be very helpful, and it is definitely you will improving something English. And we can say, I only saying you that you just practice, definitely your English is to be going smooth, we can say. And when you using chat gpt, it means you just connected some person, we can say, with talking with you. Whatever you have a question, just you ask with chat gpt, definitely it giving you an answer with a efficient way. And you talk with this chat gpt, we can say, as a you as a we can say as a both of co-learner, we can say. When you something is speaking, when you something talk with them, and definitely you will feel something, we can say, comfortable. And when you're doing like this, it means something, you will believe that something I can easily improve ourselves, we can say. You will basically think, I think so. So you just doing like this, definitely it will improve. And if I'm talking about another thing that you can also do, like when in your family member, if you're not getting the environment, you can talk with your family member. Still, if your family member is not speaking any single word English, but you try to speak English, don't you just focus on that I'm speaking sentences well or not, whatever I'm speaking the sentence is exactly right or not. Just you ignore that thing. when you initially ignore this thing, definitely you will sometime or someday it will come that you will easily recognize by on yourself that's where I'm mistaking, where I'm doing wrong. Definitely you will easily recognize by on yourself, we can say. So you just continue doing like this, definitely it will improve, we can say. And if your family member is still they don't know English, but you just try to speak anything in English, anything just you speak, definitely it will something you will able to speak. The main thing is that many other co-learner or many co-learner they know English, but when they're time to speaking they're unable to speak English. Why? Because they usually trying to only watching the video, they only trying to watching the web series in the English conversation, they only watching the, we can say, sport person their speeches or any famous person their English speeches, they do not practicing. So that's why they understand English, then when there comes time to speaking, then they that's time is stuck to speaking because they do not practice English. So that's why they stuck in the English conversation, we can say. So if you want to, what if you're facing that kind of problem, if you want to improve, just to continue yourself, just to practice with yourself. And if you are not getting the environment, just to find the good environment. Any there is a many thing available, we can say. You can use also many books also to something you want to improving yourself. So lots of things you can do, definitely it will improve, we can say. And I told you that if you are not getting any environment, just to go just go your home, and when you at your home, when you at your room, then you something in your room, I think there is many material, there is many substances around you, and just you pick up any topic, we can say anything, like we can say any, just like a mat, anything like a bulb, anything like a pen, book, pencil, or we can say almari, refrigerator, just to pick up the topic, just to continue speaking. When you're doing like this, 5 minutes or 6 minutes, when you're doing speaking like this, definitely your English is to be going improve, and something you will feel that yeah, exactly, something is improving myself, and you will feel very better, we can say. I also doing like this, and whatever I'm speaking, what's the reason due to I'm speaking, that's why I'm something able to speaking in front of you, we can say. So these are the all things which I speaking continuously with myself and my practicing, and some application I'm using. So that's why I'm using like this, just that's why I'm prefer to talking with you. So anyone can learn, you can also learn, just to practice. The main thing is that when you're doing like this, definitely you'll become more fluent, and you'll able to speaking something, any single word or some sentences. So I only tell you just to continue yourself, definitely you'll become we can say someday you'll become a more fluent, we can say. And I'm so learning nowadays, you don't focus on that grammar. Anyone can mistake a grammar, still I'm mistaking a more grammar. So don't just ignore all the thing whatever you're doing, just continue yourself. Whatever you have learned your native language, in that way you can also do in the way English. So definitely you can also learn. So I want to in this session, and this session is amazing, which I connecting with you in front of you as a social media, that is YouTube. So thank you, nice to meet you. I will connect again another video. So nice to meet you. Thank